They say every city starts with a spark. But here, in Pest, it began with thunder. 4 horses stand in the rain. No riders, not yet. This world remembers what it built. And every wall tells a story. We've built many cities, but Pest feels different. This one feels alive. It's episode 44. Suppose you'd better run the titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Well, they're not riders, not yet. 4 skeleton horses stand outside Pest, waiting for names, waiting for destiny. The community vote's underway, and right now the turtles are winning. So if you've got a better idea, head to the post and make your mark before someone names one of them Michelangelo. 200 souls, 1 tower. Time to give it a proper foundation. In goes the cobble. Cobblestone first, always. A good city stands on what creepers can't break. Then the polish, little andesite trim to make it proud. Polished diorite to finish, clean, bright and strong. This fire tower deserves a floor worthy of its gold. From the shallows of Pest, the first stones arise. This was once just a river of sand. Maybe, one day, it'll flow again. A fountain for the North Quarter. Or perhaps you'll name it better. Marvellous. Now to clear the bottom out a little. And we'll just cut this out. 1 bucket becomes endless. Even in the sand, water remembers how to flow. Sometimes all it takes is removing 1 block and everything begins to flow again. From above, the water falls, carving its own path through Pest, the witch wash is silent as the city learns to breathe again. Every drop finding its place, every stream remembering its way home. Enough dreaming, time to work. The farmer's house needs space and this stone won't move itself. So we're going to put in a farm, a standard Mauvais fare, 4 wide with water in the middle. Right, it's now time to put the edge in, standard acacia, and the extra block of course. Now we'll just clear this out ready for the jack-o'-lanterns. And in they go. Right, so let's get this water in. Obviously we managed to get the infinite blocks going. Just complete that. Excellent. Right, still need some dirt. There we go, and we'll put the dirt in. That completes that. And now we're going to fence it off. As you'll know, villagers especially tend to sort of walk across your crops. So we're going to fence it in. You'll see why when it's completed. And that is ready for planting. Now we're going to try an experiment here. As you know, we've got no pigs, we've got no sheep, we've got no cows. So I'm going to put a grass block in and hopefully we're going to spawn in some animals. Now I am aware because of the biome we're in, it probably won't work. But we'll try it anyway. Okay, time to mend our iron golems. That's 2. And the last 2 go on there. Obviously we want to keep the golems going. Steve Austin. Nice to see you, Steve. Steve's obviously going to be, hopefully, supplying our name tags, which we need to name you guys. So we're going to be sort of working on Steve off camera, and possibly on camera. Right, let's get some of this. Just close that gate, as this will go to leveling Steve up. Right, that's gathered up. Close the gate. Oh, Floosh, hi Floosh. Still no job. Very disappointed, Floosh, but don't worry, job blocks are coming. Okay, so it's time we started on the farmer's house. Need to clear that, and we're going to put some oak in there. That looks quite nice. You'll see as the build progresses. I think we need to put the door frame in, which will lead to the outside farm. We got any more? Yes, we have got some more cobble. That's good. Right, colouring. What are we going to use? Granite. Yes, let's go with the polished granite. Okay, we're going to take these down either side. Starting to get there, putting the frame in. It's going to be a reasonable sized building, and we're looking to probably put 4 farmers in here eventually. Now, let's put these blocks in here, because as you'll see, this is how I like to put my farmers in. As you know, farmers will give you bone meal, which is why we got the that didn't work. Let's take that out, and I think what we need to do is, we'll take that out as well, and we'll actually put some blocks at the top so we can get that funnel to work properly, because they're one in the top there, and then of course the moment we put the hopper in, it will now face down, which is what we need it to do. Right, just test it. Look at that, winner. Marvellous. Right, clear the bottom out. Obviously we're going to be putting cobble, creeper proof. Always got a creeper proof. Almost completed that. And then the floor. That's looking reasonable. I'm quite happy with that. Now, time to move the villagers. So we'll take out this extra bed here. And we're going to use a technique that I've used before, where basically you use beds at night time to move your villagers over distances. So we'll take that one out. He will now hopefully realise that his bed's gone, spot the other bed, and here he goes, and over he comes. Right, let's put the next bed in here, because obviously this is the final destination. Take out the wood. The wood was put there just to sort of remind me where to put the beds. Right, he's gone across. Time for number 2. A little bit further. And of course a torch. Now, we are leaving this open because we want I think Steve's on his way over there. We want the eye golems to spawn. And obviously you need to have activity for that to happen. And also beds. Right, that one's taken out, having moved 3 over. He should now hopefully move inside. Yeah, we'll put one there. Excellent. And the next one. Steve. Come on, Steve, in you go. Now, we're not going to want Steve to be in there permanently. We might move the trick and move him over by his job block. But for now, that's a good place for Steve to be. Because then all of our... There's Rex Ross. Good to see you, Rex. No job block as yet. And Flushery. There he is. Heirloom King. There's Steve Austin. Heirloom King is over in the house at the moment. Just so you know, Heirloom King, you are still with us. Going up. I think that's almost the height we need to be at. Obviously this is starting to fill itself out. The frames in. We're going to need to put some glass in. Yeah, let's put some window panes in. Oh, out of window panes. That's not great, but we're getting closer, and it's looking good. Right, time to put the sign up. So here we go. Farmer's house in Pest. That went up on the 5th of October 2025. Obviously, I am, the videos you're seeing are clearly after the date of recording. Right, let's put the fences in to fence off the farm. Again, they will be able to get, of course that was going to happen, they will of course be able to get in from the farmer's house, and hopefully we can get Steve moved. Right, we've got one in place there for you, Steve, already. Is he going to go for that one? Right, we'll just decide where we're going to put this bed. I think it should be over here. Yeah, I think we'll put it there. Okay, now hopefully when we take this bed out, Steve will be on his toes. We're going to ignore the trader. Steve will be on his toes. And he is. Past the 200 subscriber tower. And it's a bed. Steve Austin is home. Okay, time to start adding some extra farmers. Now, I think that's Rex and Flushery. So who's going to go for that job block? Oh, there we go. And it's Flushery. But we don't like the trades. So we'll take that out and we will literally rinse and repeat until we get what we want. What do we want? Well, we want potatoes. And that is exactly what we want. So let's go and get some potato. Where are they gone? I bet they're out here. Ah, there he is. Flushy ran away. Now, because I played Java, once you do your first trade, they are then locked in. I do believe for you bedrock players that the trades, well, last I heard, the trades sort of swap around, which is awful. Surely Mojang need to fix that one. But here in Java, once you've traded with them, their trades are locked in. Right, he's gone up to the next level. Well, he will have once he's finished leveling up. Okay then. Yeah, apples could be useful, but we were hoping for pumpkins. Right, Rex Ross. No, not what we want, Rex, but we're glad it's you. You or Heirloom King is who we wanted. And there we go. Rex has also got the trades that we wanted. So we'll trade him up, get ourselves some emeralds in, because we need the emeralds so that we can buy the name tags, so that we can then name our villagers, the witch, the horses, or the skeleton horses. Lots of things to be named. And as always, you've got suggestions, leave them in the comments. Check the channel, and we'll see. It's going quite well. And we'll see what we can do with them. He's out. Poor Rex Ross. Right, Flushery. No, I don't think we've actually got enough potatoes to do anything. Stevie Austin. Now we're going to buy ourselves some of these lovely, sexy lanterns to help upgrade Steve. He's still got a few levels to go until he's a master, and therefore we can get those beautiful name tags. Right, we're going to make something. Where is it? I'm looking for the iron chain. Now yes, I know you can just type it in. I also know you can click the X, which will only show. Well, let's just click the X. There it is. There's the chain. Because we're going to try putting some of those chains up on the ceiling, and we're going to see what I can do as part of the sort of look here in the treasury. There's one. Let's try two. Actually, let's put three on. No, that's a bit low, isn't it? Yeah, let's take these down. Let's try over here. Right, so let's put one there, and then we'll just put that on the bottom. Yeah, I was clearly aiming at the bottom there, wasn't I? Okay, let's take that one down, and let's see if it'll actually go onto the bottom of the chain. Ooh. Now that I like. That I like. Okay, we've got enough to put another two up. I think we'll put them by the main sort of door into the treasury. So, while we put those up on the ceiling, there's just one thing left for me to say. The Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Until next time.